You're gonna be fine.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
baby.
How you doing? Everything okay?
I'm nervous, and it must show because everybody's asking me.
You look fine. Everybody's just concerned for you. That's all. We love you, you know?
Thank you. You know that none of this would even be possible without you, Ryan. You're the sweetest, most generous man I know.
Well, we would do anything for you. You know that.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Maggie. Listen, can I borrow Bianca for a minute?
Oh, sure. David, I'm so glad that you came.
Yeah, well, it's not enough. Listen, I can't throw a lot of cash into new buildings or anything, but I just want you to know that I'm here to, put together anything that you need. I'll organize the clinic, staffing, put together new programs, whatever, okay? You don't even have to ask.
Thank you. I'm gonna take you up on that.
I don't know how you do it, Bianca.
I have to. For Miranda. If she were here, she would love her honorary Uncle David just like I do. You're the best.
You're too good to me, Bianca. I don't deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for coming here today to dedicate this very special place. Before I go on, I just want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to some extraordinary people who have volunteered to sit on the board of this foundation. Ryan Lavery, Kendall Hart, Dr. Maria Santos Gray, Brooke English, and Myrtle Fargate. As I look out on the faces of all the people here today who I love, I'm reminded how incredibly blessed we all are. And I know that there are reasons that God has chosen to have Miranda by his side instead of here with us. And someday I'll know what those reasons are. But in the meantime, I can try to give some meaning to my daughter's brief life beyond my own love and grief for her. Our community, like so many others, is filled with women and children who are abused or neglected or unwanted or have simply fallen through the cracks. These people, they want to help themselves, and they need our help. We fortunate ones can easily lose sight of the fact that any one of us could wind up in the exact same situation. A debilitating accident, one bad choice, one wrong turn, and any one of us could find ourselves without a home, or out of a job, or unable to provide proper health care for our children. I know that if Miranda were here today, that she would have been one of the lucky ones. Because she would have all of you to light her way, as I have. But there are people who are less fortunate than I am, and who are not as blessed as Miranda would have been. And so, today we dedicate the Miranda Montgomery Center for Women and Children, so that we can spread some of that light, and we can pass on the gift of hope that my daughter gave to me. On this spot, a building will rise. There will be a garden so that we can plant flowers and vegetables and inspiration. And there will be a playground so that children can play and forget about all the problems that they shouldn't even have to begin with. And there will be a clinic so that no child will be without vaccinations, no woman without pre- and postnatal care. A project like this happens one person, one step at a time. So I'll take the first step.
Can you believe this?
Oh, hey, I'm with you on the cracking skulls idea.
Yeah, I know, and I know exactly whose skull to crack.
Who knew yuppie punk Seth could cause so much damage?
And the yuppie punk that put him up to it, JR.
Amy, how could he?
Couldn't and didn't.
Maggie,
Maggie, what? You actually think that he could and did?
I don't know enough to think anything.
Well, you know Jamie. Case closed.
Well, that won't be good enough for Lieutenant Perry. We're gonna have to move out and strategize.
You plan on busting him out?
No, your aunt can do that. But we may have to bust JR ourselves. Let's go.